Right, hi guys, welcome to the orange desk. Yes, the desk is open and it is a different army today. Today we've got my half-finished Imperial Guard with an Inquisitorial detachment. So here, this is the army. I have no idea how many points it is. I think it's around 1,000, 1,100, something like that. Half of it was gifted to me by somebody who hadn't played 40k since we were like 15, and he had some pretty nice models to give me, so I was really stoked to paint them up. I've got a few questions for anybody who watches this. Leave a comment about a couple of the units, because I'm not an Imperial Guard player, I'm kind of new to the Imperial Guard, and I got given like a huge amount of models in a very short space of time, so I'm not used to using them, so maybe you guys can help me, guys in YouTube land. So let's go through the units. Sorry if the camera's a bit shaky, I'm kind of off the stand right now, so I'll try and do it as smoothly as possible. So in HQ we've got a command squad. Let's get them in focus, and it's actually, if anybody can recognise them, it's Gaunt's Ghosts. Let's kind of get a bit closer. So you've got a Commissar, you've got a veteran, got Durden. There he is, the Scottish medic. I think the vibe behind the Tanith, first and only, got the pipes player there, is the vibe behind them is that they're supposed to be Scottish or Celtic or Irish or something. I don't know. Oh, he looks like he's got a funny face. That's the flash on the camera there, sorry. Okay, now the fluff behind this whole army that I've decided to go for is it's a planetary defense force, and basically the Inquisition have come and have gone, I need some men. I'll get to him in a second. So we've got a command squad there. The pipes, this guy with the pipes, that counts as having a regimental standard. So yeah, so he's got a regimental standard there. They've got Medipack, obviously they've got a medic. I really like this model. He is really nice. I don't think I can get it to zoom in nicely on there. Sorry folks, you can't really see that very well. And then we've got 4 snipers. Now this is the unit that I have a problem with, because if you take special weapons team, they've only got ballistic skill 3, and for snipers you'd expect them to have at least ballistic skill 4, so I'm not quite sure what to do them. I've been using the stats of ratlings and treating them as elites, 4 ratlings, but I mean this guy with the muscles, he doesn't look like a ratling. He's one of the Gaunt's Ghosts as well, this guy, So that's them. I love that prone sniper, he's really great. They look amazing when you put them in like cover behind some oil barrels or something, they look great. Yeah, so the Planetary Defence Force, I renamed them the Targrin 54th Regiment. These guys are not quite painted up yet. I've only done the skiing. We've got Sergeant John Sack, and they are a unit of veterans. So there's 3 units of veterans. There's one there, and then there's these guys. I'll get to that in a second. So the veterans, these guys have got the Grenadiers Doctrine, so they got like +1 to their armor save, hence the sort of body armor style. They're also running in a Chimera. And they got las cannon, and they got a grenade launcher and a melter gun. So it's like take advantage of their high ballistic skill. So they're the kind of main troop choice. They're going to go out and do things, whatever they're going to do. Over here, these are not painted yet. These were a gift. I based them, but I haven't got around to painting them yet. Gave him a flag for no reason at all, just because he had a little flagpole in his hand, so I thought I'd add a flag. And then they've got this random, yeah, I can't remember what they're called. Is it Steel Legion? Something like that. But whatever. They've got a lasgun with them, and they've got a flamer. And that's that. And then these guys here were also a gift. I spent ages stripping them down. They were very badly painted. I stripped them down, and I've now base coated them, and I was in the middle of painting them up. So this guy, he's finished. If I can... Oh, there you go. That's going to be the general sort of style to these guys. I also did a tiny bit of converting to them. So the snipers, I added the there you go, you can see that. I added like a scope and the end of a hot shot volley gun to make it look more like a sniper rifle. So these guys have got, and these guys will have the what's it called, forward sentries doctrine. I also changed this guy around and gave him a heavy flamer and a tank on his back, so he's a heavy flamer. I haven't painted him up yet, he'll get there. And I only had 9 of them, so the heavy weapons is just on the mortar guy, it's just on a base there. He technically counts as 2 wounds. And I took the other guy out and he's there. So it should be him and him, but what are you going to do about it? Yeah, so they've got the forward sentries doctrine, so they'll be like behind cover with their mortar, just laying down a bit of fire. They're sort of objective securing, those guys. I think that's the plan I've got anyway. These guys have no doctrine, they're just going to be like a bit of a meat shield probably for something. Don't know, we'll see. And then we've got a random commissar. He's from this Start Collecting box set. I really like this model actually. Get it to focus. There we are. This is medals. So that's him. I'll probably attach him to the sort of suicide unit there. And then there's a Lehman Ross is Eradicator with the Nova Cannon. And right, so that's like that's the Imperial Guard section, and then the detachment, and this is taken from the old Inquisitorial because they just brought out this new book and I haven't got it. The Imperial Agents thing. But anyway, here is the Inquisitor. His name is Lartian Iberqual. Lord Inquisitor Lartian Iberqual. I'm quite pleased with this model. He's a scion, obviously, but I just decided to repaint him. His little knee pad bit there's got the eye on it, and he's got 3 servo skulls. I like these little models. Doesn't really focus on that one very well. There's one there, there's no one there. And then in his little warband, he's got 3 troopers or acolytes with hot shots, and one with the plasma. He's like the leader. They look really nice. They came out really nice. I put the eye for the Inquisition on their heads. And then he's got 2 Death Cult Assassins. They're not GW models. I found them. I don't know where I found them. Somewhere I found them. And then this priest. This is one of my proudest paint jobs, I think. I'm very, very. Let me just put him down there. I'm very pleased with this guy. He's got to be one of the best. Best ones that I painted. Just love the look. I love the vein popping out of his head. can imagine the zealousy and, you know, his little bell there, whatever he uses that for. And then they're riding in the Valkyrie, which is a standard Valkyrie with lasgun. And that's that. So that is my Imperial Guard / Inquisition Army. Let me zoom out again so you can see it all. Let me know what you think. Leave some comments, suggestions, especially for the for these snipers, because I love snipers, but there just seems to be like no way in the codex to really use them properly. And yeah, so stay tuned for this lot being painted, these lot being finished, these lot being if we're being finished basically, and you'll see it in a game very shortly, hopefully. So take care for now, and don't forget to subscribe to stay up to date with what's going on. So bye for now.